avaako kakati ekyo ogenda Israeli, Germany oba America. So tujja sigala nga abantu bagenda ebweru government ne bweriterere yaffe ne at least kubisookerwako buli muntu ng'asobola okumukebera. Amalwaliro tegateekwa abantu gendayo nga balwadde, ziteekwa kuba health centers nti ogendayo ku byabulamu buli mulamu ne bakebera n'olyoka weetanga obulwadde obungi. Zino excesses ezijja nti gundi obulwadde bumukubye ku ttaka yeetaaga kati ddagala limu kuba mujjanjaba ne ziba nga zezira exception. Uganda erina ssente ezimala okujjanjaba abantu baayo. Ne kambabulire bannange teriyo nnaku nga mulwadde kubeera ku nnyonyi. Ffe mutweyagaza nti nowuyo bamututte ebweru naye n'otuula ku nnyonyi ya America kumpi naafu kyokka oli mulwadde n'otuuka eyo bw'otaba naffe nga ffe tulina ab'NUP eri batwagala. Ninga bwe nali e India nga sirina muntu gwe mmanyi, abasawo tebamanyi Luzungu, kwegamba obeerawo wenna emmere yaayo totumanyi. Era Wameri mukwano gwange nkusabira manyi wafunye ekintu ekisingayo okuluma eri omulwadde kwe kufiira ebweru. Buli muntu yena yali yagadde okufiira mu ttaka bajjajjaffe gye batulwanirira ensi yaffe Bridge wa last at home. Naye Wameri nange yafiiridde bweru. Ono Wameri tafiiridde bwereere, abadde musajja mulwanyi agudde waffe abalala tufune emirembe. Bano abamu bwe bati bafa abantu bannayuganda abalala bafune emirembe. Kyensembyayo nsaba bannayuganda mukomye okubeera sinifu. Kiyitiridde nnyo abantu okwefuulya nagalaale kwegamba nga mwogerayogera agagambo gamba gasobola okumalamu bannamu amaanyi abalwanyi. Kati osobola osanga omuntu wano ng'ayogedde ekigambo ku mugenzi n'okuze kyayogedde kyaki. Olusimpulira n'abamu nga boogera ebigambo nga ku nze n'ogamba obulamu bwa Nambooze bugula ssente mmeka. Omuntu ziryoke zimulume nnyo agambe baakuwadde miliyoni bwe ziti kibi nnyonnyonnyonnyo nti naye nze mutuufu obulamu bwange mubadde mubulamu ssente mmeka. Bwe naalifudde ne mugamba tufiiriza omuntu atazikawo mwalibadde mulimba. So tewaliiwo ssente zigula bulamu. Mwami Museveni ye ne bwalwala jjute mu famire y'omuntu ne bwalwala ssenyiga bamutwala Germany. Germany eyo gyeri amalwaliro agamujanjaba. Tusaaba bannange ffenna bannayuganda kino tekiriiko weenaalemu naawe bw'olwala weebuzaabuliza bwerere naawe obonaabona kimu nga ffe. Ffenna tusitule eddoboozi tugambe nti one ekigambo ky'ebyobulamu ekyo kyebere priority kyekimu n'ebyenjigiriza. Ekyokubiri okujjanjaba eri buli muntu alwadde. Bw'ogenda e Rwanda, if you are in Rwanda ne bakurifaringa mu America ne bw'oba ovuga kigaali gavumenti ekutwala. Era bw'olinnye ennyonyi yaabwe gye batera otambuliramu obalaba nga bannaku naye nga gavumenti emutaddeko emutwala Germany kubanga abasawo b'e Rwanda bagambye ono tetukyamusobola. So kirekerawo okubeera nti kyaba Nambooze kyabaagundi naye buli munnayuganda alwala olumbe nga lusukkiridde wano yalibadde aweebwa omukisa ogw'obujjanjabi naye ng'ate n'endwadde ezisinga zisobola bulungi nnyo okujjanjaba wano nga tolinnya ennyonyi eyo gye tumalako essaawa kumpi 21 ng'ogenda mu America n'osooka n'olinnya n'ogenda n'oviiramu oba oluusi Dubai oba oluusi Netherlands, Amsterdam, oba oluusi ng'olinnya Belgium Air ate n'ovaamu n'obeera mu transit ate ne bakuza ku nnyonyi ate n'oddayo. N'omuntu eyalize n'akulaba n'agamba kumpi oli otya munange nkuleeteddeyo akatunda nga tolina w'omujja. Ennaku eyo nnene nnyo bannayuganda ffenna twerabira enjawukana zaabwe zaffe ez'ebyobufuzi ennaku etugatte. Oluusi ekituttira ebweru bye basinga otwala ne batadda tugenda leeti. Naye Ssebo twebaza nnyo Pulezidenti yeebale kutwagala. Gambye yeebale nnyo okutwagala. Ndi musiimu nnyo najja ne gurupu nnene ne banyimbiramu ne bansanyusa ne bampa ebirabo ne banzizaamu amaanyi. N'aleka ng'alagidde abali ebweru nti nno ono Nambooze mubalekedde mumulabirire. Era Ssebo ne bandabirira bulungi ne ssente ne bampaako ne nsobola n'okukomawo nga mpisizaayo ne ngulira abantu b'emukono ebitanda ne mbisa mu ddwaliro n'emifaliso kubanga bandabirira ne nsobola okufizaako kasente ako ne mbitamu ebitanda. Baatutwala basatu, munaffe omu afudde, omulala munange akyaliyo nange nzirayo. Ekyo kiraga nti NUP nno tesosola kubanga twali Wameri abadde w'amateeka mu kibiina. Nange nze Nambooze ndi coordinator weye mukono mu kuleeta mukono naye era sirina kifo nnyo kyankizo mu kibiina. Balisobodde okunejjako ne bagamba gwe palamenti yokka yeekuvunaanyizibwako. Owokusatu ne Kasirye the boy who took a bullet yali egenda okuba president ne bamwonoona akawanga kano ne Kasirye gyali president ye yamuleta yennyini. Kati abantu abagamba mbuno NUP erina abaana beetafaako nze neewunya bwewunya. Ate na wano locally tulinawo programu ey'okujjanjaba abantu. Secretary General no kumanya ajja kwanjulira eggwanga ku lunaku olutuufu. Tuli mu kaweefube wa kutandikawo nkolagana n'erimu ku ddwaliro amanene ennyo mu Kampala. Tuteekemu ssenta ey'okutreatinga bannayuganda abayise mu tocha. Welo bajja kujjanjaba ffe ab'ebyobufuzi abali tojja for political reasons. Naye waliwo n'abakazi nga bayamukubi. Waliyo ne bannayuganda bamu ng'akutuse mugongo agudde ku ki ku accident. Naye eggwanga teririna trauma center. Teririna eyo ssente yejjanjaba abantu ababa baguddeko ebikolobera abalina omubiri oguli traumatized. Kubanga omuntu ali tojja alwala ebintu bibiri. Alwala omubiri n'alwala n'obwongo. Kati ngoyo gwe bayokya pasi gwe muwulira yerimba. Kakati mulwadde muyi. N'obwongo tebukola kati bulungi. Yeetaaga okumujjanjaba eyo gye bayita post torture treatment etaliwo wano mu ggwanga. N'ekyo njagala kwebaza NUP nti eri mu nteekateeka okulaba nga tutandikawo ssenta mu ggwanga abantu abatuusiddwako ebikolobero abalina banaabwe ababawadde obutwa. Omanyi bw'onywa obutwa bannange oteekwa okuba mulwadde emyaka nga 3 emirala nga bakujjanjaba wano mu Uganda kasitoosimatu olusooka nga bakuvaako so eri mu mubiri omusayi gukyatambula ogenda olwala. N'ekisembayo kyekintu kya products ezireetebwa wano. Uganda efuuse kasasiro. Buli alina byakola ebitali bya mutindo ayiwa wano. Buno obulwadde obumu bwe mulaba tulwadde buvudde mu buli bwanguzi obukkiriza buli atunda kyatunze okukiyiwa ku kaki ku katale kaffe ne tulya ebintu ne tukozesa ebintu nga byo byennyini. Emmere gye tulya yeetulya. Engoye ze twambala ze zitwambala kubanga buli alina kasasiro ayiye ku market tewali akuuma. UNPS tekola ekivaamu kwe kulwala zino ennyimpe zitaliiko.
In brief, madam.
In a brief, we are taken at the party facilitated in a way, participated in the referral of 3 people. I was taken to New York. And then there is a young journalist called Kasirye, he's in Massachusetts, undergoing treatment, and then the late Wameri. It is so sad and emotional to me that my brother has not been able to make it and he has rested. I know as somebody who has gone through treatment abroad that it is so sad when you have to pass away on a foreign land. Everybody would have loved to please his or her last while at home. It was not possible for Wameri. But I want to thank the party very much for standing with him through. He has fought a good fight. I want to tell the family that Wameri's suffering will not go in vain. He has greatly contributed to the liberation of our country, and I know for one day, for sure, as day follows night, that Uganda will be liberated and Wameri's name will be called among the heroes. About the health problem in Uganda, I think this is something we should get up together as all Ugandans. Because when we go to hospitals and they fail us, they fail everybody. They don't look at anybody according to the color of politics you are affiliated to. Even if you belong to the movement side, Mulago is a no-go hospital for the poor. And you know you will not receive it. The people in the power use the foreign hospitals, even for little things like drinking the food, ordinary food. You see, Mr. Museveni, when his daughter and daughters-in-law are due for labor, they fly in the government plane to Germany to deliver babies. Yet for us women, we know that the simplest thing is to deliver babies because it happens within 30 minutes. And there has never been any place where they refer women to give birth, unless when you have a complication. In this case, these are people who are referred without complications. However, when it comes to referring the people outside the country, even in developed countries, do refer patients to other countries. For example, when you are in America and you catch malaria, they put you on plane and transfer you to France because France is known for offering better services when it comes to treatment of malaria. So even if we work on our hospitals so properly, we shall continue referring people outside. But let it be for everybody that even a wheelbarrow pusher can one time sit on plane going to Germany as a referred patient by this government. That's why we pay taxes. Let this not be something reserved for a few. The masses are looking at us. The population is sad. The people are annoyed with us, politicians. They say that we preserve the good things of ourselves. For us in NUP, we promise Ugandans to make health, education, agriculture. Those are supposed to be our priorities. Health should receive more money than the army. We are not at war with any country. Why are we spending a lot of money under defense instead of spending on the health of our people? So I want to thank my party for standing with us, for treating us. I want to thank the members in diaspora. They have done their role. They have played their part. Today they are looking after Kasirie. He was taken to hospital by the president himself. The president came to see me. On the same day he went to see Wameri. Around that time Wameri was in a better condition than me. It's sad that he has not made it, but NUP has done its part, and I want to congratulate the party for having such a leadership that cares for us. What was your message?
Well, today is a day of mourning, a very sad day. I will not go into so much. Honorable Nambooze has said most of it. We are here to receive the body of our brother, a lawyer, a pastor, a comrade, a leader, Wameri and we are very sad. The national platform, Honorable Comrade Wameri was the head of our legal team. And as you know, he has spent considerable time in the US getting treatment. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it. And the party has stood with him, both in life and in death. Whoever said that NUP did not do whatever, that is their business. And it's a shame upon them because, as the Honorable Nambooze has said, we participated in his going abroad for treatment, and we have been supporting him even while there. The members of the diaspora who belong to NUP have constantly been there. Some time back he got complications, and the president sent a team, a delegation of leaders from the diaspora to go and check on him and encourage him and strengthen him. You saw me, I just returned from the US after he passed on, but even before then I went with the president to see him at Massachusetts General Hospital at some point. So we've been there, and that's not only for Councillor Wameri, but for all our comrades who go through different situations. So from here, we hope the body to be taken to a plus who are, the service providers for the funeral services, and from there we go to NUP where we have a memorial event later on today evening. Tomorrow, as you saw the program, we will go to different churches because he was a pastor. So the body will be taken to the church he pastored and another church for a service, and then he will be taken to Nambooze where he will be buried Sunday. That is a program for that.
And maybe a statement about why has Uganda failed health system?
Well, Honorable Nambooze talked about it. It is unfortunate that General Museveni would rather invest in buying expensive military jets, buying tear gas trucks, than invest in healthcare centers. You saw during elections we had brand new police cars following us everywhere. Malnourished police officers who are not well paid, but with new guns. That's Museveni for you. He doesn't care about the lives of Ugandans, but cares about how to keep himself in power. You see where the police officers are staying, but you find that they are holding new guns.
Now, NUP who are running with the ambulance services in the country.
Yeah, you see, if you move around Kampala, you see most of the ambulances are by the members of parliament belonging to NUP. They are the ones taking patients because there are no ambulances offered by the government or anything like that. So we need to change our priorities. You can see, for example, even people who talked about the delay to return the body. First of all, people need to know that it is very, very expensive to repatriate someone who has died abroad. It is very expensive. It involves a lot of costs
and documentation.
And documentation. That's also important because people think that if you die today, you can easily get onto a plane and return here. No, it involves a lot of documentation. The Ugandan embassy has to send in some documents and all that, and then eventually the body is returned. So that actually explains the time that we have taken to repatriate the body of our brother. But also, like I said, it's very expensive to get treatment abroad and all that. So all these are the things we want to address as NUP. And we want to be able to invest in healthcare, in education, and in the lives of the people of Uganda. I want to appreciate the diaspora.
It is our policy that for us in NUP, we major on majors and minor on minors.
Yeah.
We had to take people to hospital, but we organized to get bodies for burial. The most urgent thing is to take sick people to hospital. It's not about burying the dead. You see, the problem with us Ugandans here is that we emphasize issues that are not important. Mr. Museveni picks 10 million shillings and give to each person to be buried. I wish you could give the same amount of money to sick people.
Yeah.
So for us in NUP, yes, we had somebody who had died, but we also had someone who was sick. We shall not tell you that person's name yet. Let's first bury Wameri. We shall tell you the person we are taking out for treatment. So according to you, which is the most important thing? To hurry and bring back our colleague's body and bury it, or to take a colleague who is sick and save his life? So it's not that people were not caring. There were bills to pay. When somebody dies at a hospital, it doesn't mean that you not pay the bills. You pay the bills. In fact, you even pay more. Because now there are charges to hand a dead body. This involves diplomatic relationship of countries. You don't just bring a dead person back. Suppose he has died of a disease that can infect others. You must go through all these. Then they establish how did he die, what this disease be passed over by a dead body. And I tell you, even if it were to be me, because I'm one of the victims, I'm one of the people in the foreign hospital, I would not love the party to prioritize my death over somebody's health. I would love the party to stay my burial in order to cater for someone's life. And then when we are done with that, we come and bury. It has never been late to bury somebody. Wameri is going to be in the grave for hundreds and hundreds of years. So there is no need to rush. The body has been kept properly. It has been brought back according to the law. We are not a government. We pass through a lot of restrictions and requirements. And by the time we fulfilled them, it was about 3 weeks. We are sad. We want to bury Wameri to rest. You allow us time to mourn. Don't ask us these questions. There is no family person complaining. Wameri was sleeping in my constituency. I tell you, the family is happy. Wameri was my friend. He was a pastor. Everybody is happy. So stop the thing of making, being cynical at every opportunity. This is not an opportunity for cynicism. Let's go and bury Wameri with little things. Let's not say things that will hurt the family.
Thank you.